All right, so this is day 2 of owning it. I didn't do anything with it yesterday because it was a little cold outside. Now today, what I decided I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around with this quick disconnect on, or the auto disconnect. I'm gonna play with that today and try and get good with just connecting and disconnecting this mower deck. The point is, I don't ever want to use this on this piece of equipment except for on Mondays when it's time to mow my grass. So I'm gonna put this away. This has now replaced, basically what I did was the mower that I traded in, this piece of equipment has replaced that. So now this has nothing to do with cutting my grass anymore. Only this piece of equipment is meant for cutting grass. And so basically I plan on using this almost every day. And this is gonna be the one piece of equipment that I now use once a week for 1 hour when I'm mowing the grass. You about to go?
Yeah, I'm going to get lunch. You want something from Burger King?
Sure.
Or Whopper or what?
Whatever you give. Whatever you give me.
Fish, chicken, Whopper.
Whatever you give me. Thanks, babe. Do you want to be in this video? Thank you. All right, back to what I was doing. So, I guess what I'm saying is today my goal is to get better with this quick disconnect. So all I'm gonna do is be practicing getting on and getting off of this. I'm gonna try and find out what a level surface means, where I can do it in the yard, where I can leave it. That's what today's goal is gonna be. And I'm also gonna try and get better with this bucket because I'm gonna be taking the bucket off so that I can use the quick disconnect. And this is my first day playing around with it, and y'all are gonna be seeing it. And this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be showing you how easy it was for me because I know absolutely nothing about these. I will be referring to the manual when necessary, and I will be making sure to let y'all know when I have to refer to the manual, because I do feel like I'm the type of person who can do this stuff off the top of my head, but at the same time, that's why I shoot these videos, so I can also go back and look at what somebody told me as well. So what you're gonna see is me basically trying to take this off, put it back on. I'm gonna do it a couple times, and I'm gonna try and look for a place to store it. So let's get this off and get the bucket off, and let's get started. All right. Okay, so basically, after the step of turning this down to be able to let the blade all the way down, and I let it all the way down to the ground. Now, I remember them saying something about these latches right here, but I really need to go and look at the manual for this because I don't know what I'm doing. And this is exactly what I mean. And no, it's not difficult, but I wouldn't even know where the next step would begin. I know I need to be in 4-wheel drive, but I don't know how to disconnect it. And it's an auto disconnect, so I shouldn't need to get off of the mower to do it. But I don't know what I'm doing. And I wish I would have got shown this one again yesterday. But I didn't record it. So I did lock out the handle. Now what I need to do is go look at the manual and see how to disconnect the auto connect. Basically, I feel like I'm gonna be like, oh, that was real simple. Let me just go do that right now so I don't waste any of your time. All right, hold 1 second. Hey, your boy feel crazy because I just went and watched Good Works Tractor video on YouTube. That man did that junk in 3 minutes. But I see what my problem is. Basically, when I raised it, I didn't adjust these at all. And so it's not touching the ground all the way. So this has never made it to touch the ground. And it needs to be on a flat level surface, so I'm gonna try it again. Let's set the camera back up. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty easy, and it looked like it came off really easy right here in this area. So I guess I could see if I could put it back on right here. But what I'm gonna do is take off the bucket first. And after I take off the bucket, then I'm gonna go back and try and pick this up and try and move it around and then put it back down. Instead of just driving over it and practicing here, I'm gonna pick it up and move it around and see where else I can take it. So what I'll do now is I'll put it on the tractor. I got the bucket off and I got the lawnmower blades on. And now I can see the underside of the blades pretty easy. I should be able to keep it clean very easily. This should last me a lot longer than the old mower would have. This is the same metal that it was made out of, but this is a 60-inch cut. So it's up there, and that wasn't that hard. I figured it out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and put it down in a couple different areas and try and drive over it and see how that works. And then I'm going to find a place to store it. And if I could find a place to store it up on a wall like that, that would be great. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. So we'll have to see where I can put it. But here we go. Let's drive it around a little bit, put it down in a couple different areas and drive over it. Oh, so the bucket came off pretty easy. Same way as the connection. You just drop the bucket off. And a quick disconnect, make it so you don't have to get off of it to do it. So it's pretty cool. And that's the mower. Now, the one thing it did say, when you get ready to do work, it said make sure to raise that all the way up. So I do need to do that now while I have that off. So before I do anything, let's raise that up. piece right here. It has to be right here. So I'm outside of it. I need to come this way more. This is horrible. Can you see how this is going bad right here? This does not look good to me at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try and get this off of here. I gotta raise this back up because it did not connect. Like this auto connect, the way they make it seem, I've done it on every even service that I've had. And as you can see, all it's doing is cocking sideways on me. It's sliding. I got it all the way down to the ground. It's not resting on any of the wheels. That front one looks like it might be. I mean, that's as high as it goes. I can't get it down any lower than that. And my front wheel is on it. So I gotta pull the front wheel off, raise it back up, and I'm just gonna try and get it out from underneath it. I don't care what I have to do right now. I'll roll it on the wheels. But this is not going as smoothly as I thought. And this is the exact problems that I thought I was gonna have. So this is what it's like, day one. Well, I guess this is day two. And this is exactly what I was worried about. Basically tearing something up. And there's my wife recording me, getting it stuck. So let's get this undone now. What the heck? I put it in. had to bring it back up here to get it to level. This is the only place I can find that it would level. It's in the garage. And I got it. So it goes up and down. Let's raise it up and adjust the height. Mower deck height is all the way up. Let's let it down. That's as low as it'll go. Let's engage. Okay. So if you can't tell, that took me a lot of attempts. And what I'm saying is, so what I'm figuring is nowhere in my driveway is level. Even the street is not level. This is the closest thing to level that I have. And even with me doing it right here, it took a lot of work with me having to manipulate it. I mean, this is my first day doing this by myself. But I got it back on, so it means I'm confident enough. But what I'm finding is, this is the only place that I'm gonna have, that I'm gonna be comfortable doing this. I'm gonna do it a couple more times today. I thought that I would be showing you me doing it over and over, but instead this video just became a video of me moving it around to find what was a level area. So that's the difficulty I had with it the first day, trying to get the mower deck back on. It was difficult. I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm gonna try and do a couple more videos, but I was kind of worried that I was gonna do damage to it trying to get it on. It went on and it fits good, but I'm gonna be honest, that was not easy to me. And I'm gonna keep doing it until it becomes easier. But even this, like looking at the way that these arms are, they look like they're at two different levels when you're sitting in the chair. Like when you're sitting up in the driver's seat, these don't look like they're at the same level, not even close to me. I mean, if you look, this one even looks like it has more bar exposed right here. I mean, it works, but it just didn't feel like it was working. I mean, it seems like it's like the tractor is crooked, but it works. And it did line up and it started right up. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna do it and make it quicker and easier, because that was painful. But I guess over time, I'm getting used to doing it. It'll get easier. So that's all I'm hoping for. I'm actually scared to take the backhoe off because seeing how much problems I had with just getting the mower deck on and off, I'm scared that if I didn't have these loader arms on the front, I probably would have never got that set up. But I'm gonna try it without the loader arms eventually. But for right now, this was the best I could do. And I'm not gonna make this video too long. This was basically day 2, trying to learn how to take off the mower deck. I'm gonna do it a couple more times and then I'm gonna store it. I'll probably show y'all where I store it at the end of the day, but that's about it. But anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in. This was just I guess the first video of me learning how to use this thing and how much problems I've had so far, or how easy it's been. You make your decision. I'm just showing you what I go through. I don't have a decision. I don't have an opinion because I don't know anything about them. But as I learn, I'm sure I'll give you more of an opinion. But anyway, this your boy, Shaw, AKA Shaw the Barber, AKA Skill Hands at Work. This the new toy I just got. Got it yesterday. Got to learn what I'm doing, so I'm playing around with it. Thought I'd take y'all along for the ride. Hey, we're going to do a lot of videos with this thing, because I'm going to do videos of me just cutting the grass. I'm going to do some videos playing around with the bucket. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. But today, all I'm going to do is just try and learn how to use this auto connect. So I'm going to do it over and over until I get it right. Hey, thank y'all for watching. It's your boy, and I'm out. Okay, so this is my first problem already. So you see this? This goes up to this arm up here. And the parts fell off already. Luckily, I found them, but I didn't know where they came from. But luckily, I've been doing this over and over, so I know what I'm looking for a little bit. But I feel like this is what happens. If you don't know what you're doing, you're liable to tear something up. And this is just day 2, trying to get used to it. If you look on the other side, the only reason I know that I'm right is because there's the washer and the parts. I literally threw this part in the trash. I threw it in the trash because I didn't know that I was missing it. And then I saw the washer on the ground, and then just now I saw that little piece. Here, I'll just show you what I'm talking about. I found all these parts on the ground, like these parts right here, and I didn't know what they were. Every time I moved the tractor, I just saw a new part laying on the ground, and I was thinking I was just struggling, but literally it fell apart on me while I was trying to do the mower. So the mower deck, basically, this is probably what's been causing me all the problems. So I'm gonna put this back on and see if that changes any of the problems that I had. But so this is only day 2 of having it at the house, and I'm trying to figure out how to take off and put on the mower deck easily, and I haven't figured that out yet. I have gotten it on twice so far, but it hasn't been easy at all. So I'm about to try and fix this part and see if it makes things any easier. But these videos are gonna be longer than I thought because I'm learning so much every day. So here we go. All right, so I got the linkage back together and I got it pinned in. I don't know if that pin is in there right, but now we're gonna see if it auto connect works better now. And here we go.
Did you watch?
I just need to find a place to store it. I think I'm gonna try and store it in here and put the bucket underneath it. So let's put it right here for now. All right, so for now, this is how I'm deciding I'm gonna store it. I'm gonna store it underneath like that, and when I need to get it out, I'll come and get it out. There should be enough room for my wife to park her car in here as well. And I'll be able to move over a little bit more this way with the tractor. I just wanted to make sure that I would be able to sit the bucket up on top. And what I'm saying is, I can actually leave the bucket there and just pull away without the bucket if I wanted to, in case I ever get like a pallet, some pallet forks. I could just leave the bucket right here on top, and then if I need to connect to it, I should be able to connect to it with no problems. So that's my solution right now for that. What I need to do now is disconnect the or raise this right here before I do anything else. That's one thing that they say is important. Make sure you always raise that before. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go play around with it, drive it around a little bit, and get used to the controls. So more playing around, here we go. I do have it stored though, so that's good. And it fits pretty good. So we're just gonna play around some.